Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And today, we have a couple of really interesting things to talk about. And first of all, as you can clearly see, we're going to be talking about the future price. Now, this is a subject which is always met with a lot of controversy as well, the price is really subjective. I mean, the price right now is, of course, objective, but where it can get to, what it will certainly hit, and all that stuff, it is not really certain at any one point or another. So, yeah, we're going to be talking about that, though. But before we get into any of that, guys, make sure you press the like button. And in the comments section down below, I have a question for you all. Do you believe that XRP could get to $100 per coin? If you believe so, type yes in the comment section down below. And if you don't think that XRP can ever hit $100 a pop, then just type no and let's see. All right, let's see what the community thinks. I always like my comment section in that type of sense, that it's just like a poll for me to just kind of grasp what you guys are thinking about the current situation, specifically, hopefully, I'm on the subject of the video. But all right, so this guy says XRP USD $100 end of the year 2021, early 2022 $5,000 in 2026. Straight at the bat here, there's no real math behind this theory. So what he has done is take the wave from 2013 all the way to the all-time high on the 4th, I don't remember, of January 2018. And because that's about 108,000% gains, he took those and replicated them to the second wave, which basically started at the time that the Ripple basically got sued, or hypothetically speaking, maybe below here. No, I'm going to say it's the second, actually, never mind. It's about March of 2020 when we hit our lowest point. That's when this one started, which is going to end at about, I guess, $100 or so. And then once we're going to be correcting like we did prior, and once we get back to about $5, which would be interesting, going from about 145 to about $5, then we're going to push for another 100,000% gain all the way towards 6,000-ish. So yeah, I think this is based upon nothing. Why? Well, why would it be? Why would something that has gone 10 or 100,000% in the past be able to do it again? You don't really know that for certain. And all the ABC 1, 2, 3 stuff here, it's not like this is really the best Elliott wave or anything like that I've ever seen around. People are also kind of mocking him for it as, to be honest with you, it's just taken out of thin air. No real logic in there. And that actually brings me to a really good point. I personally do think that $100 per XRP is easily possible. My own expectation, as we've expressed before, is potentially about $10 or so quite quickly after the lawsuit. Theoretically speaking, we could actually hit $10 this year if things look really good. And an easy target at 12, that's like one of the first sell targets that a lot of people have because it's a really important extension level for XRP. And I'm going to also say like $20 or so, maybe like next year or so, which would be about 6 times all-time high. I kind of have to evaluate that to, or compare it to Bitcoin at 120,000. I definitely think that could happen at the end of the year or somewhere next year or so. So again, I wouldn't be too surprised with $20 per XRP pretty shortly. And then the things further than that is just too far from my own reach. And so I don't really speculate or comment on them. But $100 I think is possible. And I don't think it's going to take that much. It just takes time and potentially the utility to just kind of build itself out. But the coin, it definitely has the potential for it though, like I've expressed multiple times in the past. People often make these remarks and explain why it can't happen. One fun fact that somebody addressed to me today, I put on my Instagram 3 years ago a little post from Tim Draper, I think, who said that Bitcoin would go to 250,000. Fun fact, that was 2018 when Bitcoin, I think, just hit about 20,000 bucks, but was back at about, let's say, 5,000 or so. So when he said that it was going to hit 250,000, people were like, no way, this guy's crazy, he's smoking, right? But now that Bitcoin has touched 50,000 again, it's like, it's times 5. It's a lot of money, but it's not that crazy. It's definitely possible. And as I've expressed a couple of times in videos before, all it takes is to get to that area a little bit before people start to notice, oh, it's actually not that crazy. And right now it's, of course, $1.50 for XRP first, then $2, then all-time high, then $5, and but piece by piece. Like right now, for example, if I told you XRP could be at $3 again within a couple of days, you wouldn't even be like, no way, right? You'd be like, yeah, it could. But when XRP was at 10 cents, you'd be like, oh, no way, right? It might never go back to all-time high. Maybe those times have passed. Right now, if you're not thinking that XRP can go back to all-time high, we're really on different levels, because I'm very, very sure in my own opinion on that one. And again, I think that really shows you how all it takes for people to change their mind about where the price can go is to get a little bit closer to it. People just can't really anticipate that far into the future because there's just too many variables, there are too many uncertainties, which I do understand though. Now, before we move on, guys, make sure you check out Bybit. A link is down below. That is the platform which I use to trade personally. And one little fun fact is that if we were to actually look at any technical analysis of some sorts, this is personally the analysis that I would like more so lean towards, this type of drawing. So in this specific case here, he put XRP to USD moving in symmetrical triangle formation, facing resistance at the 0.78 fib level, which is right here. Yeah, we did face some resistance over in that area, indeed. Need to break upper trend line for new highs, yes. Buy on dip strategy need to be followed. Okay, XRP to USD moving in symmetrical triangle, yeah, like we just said. And even though nobody really liked this one, not that many people did, it is something which I just personally enjoy as well. You can see we're actually still continuing on within this triangle. It's something which I would personally hold quite dearly. This is this type of stuff that I like to go for. And again, you're seeing that we are kind of having a breakout Looming here. We need to break out to either side, either downside, which we're still getting kind of close to, or upside, because we might get another bounce in a couple of minutes from now. I'm going to post this video as soon as possible because it's a 1 hour chart. And theoretically speaking, we right now are bouncing off the bottom of the symmetrical triangle once more. All right, then I saw a couple of things which I just want to share with you guys. Crypto traders are fighting for their money back after losing millions in Binance glitch. Guys, let me tell you one thing, all right? First of all, I don't use Binance. Why? Because Binance has... Okay, let me actually rephrase that. I only use Binance for spot trading, not for futures trading, because Binance messed me up a couple of times. What they basically do is when things really get busy, in the same fashion that Coinbase always does it, when things really get busy, they kick you out. They're like, oh no, our services are not available right now. We're too million. You can't have that. Specifically if I'm trying to trade and pop off, do something crazy. All of a sudden it's like, no, you can't trade right now. I can't have that. And Bybit really served me well in that regard. Never had any issues just quite yet. So I'm really loving it. Just want to quickly make that clear. But also, make sure you understand that it's so important, so pivotal, so critical to get yourself a hardware wallet. Either use the link down below. It's a referral link. I get about $6-7 if you buy one. All right, so as you probably understand right now, I don't give a crap if you use that link. You can if you want to support. You don't have to. Please just use a safe website, though, if you're going to grab one. All right, so either use ledger.com or anything that you know is just good. Don't use Amazon. Don't use a place where you might get a secondhand type of thing, because then they might be able to steal your funds, right? So once more, use ledger.com if you want to be safe, or a referral link down below that will also be completely safe, completely fine. Otherwise, just be really careful when you're buying that type of stuff. Don't press any emails, and really just always be careful with anything you do regarding that. But the point is quite clear, I think. If you have your money in any of these places, things could go wrong, right? Things could go wrong. Now, there's actually been multiple different scenarios in which people had their money messed up over on Bybit. So for right now, I don't think we really need to cover this one specifically. Martin is Sable Martin, a black female biology graduate and expectant mother, was drawn into the exciting world of crypto a couple of years ago, put a couple $100 in. And Martin was doing very well until May 19th of this year, when she began seeing reports that Binance was crashing and preventing its users from moving their money, while others complained that their accounts had been closed. Martin tried to log into the site, but she saw an error message saying that her account had been closed, and if she wanted to keep her coins, she would have to set up a new account. What followed were numerous attempts to start a new Binance account and calls to customer service before realizing her money was gone. Now, about 700 crypto traders from dozens of countries have come together to explore how they can take action against Binance after the exchange crashed. Binance's site crashed on May 19th, and as a result, traders were unable to move their funds as the price of cryptocurrency fell significantly. After months of meeting and discussing their options, the traders decided on legal recourse of international arbitration, a form of cross-border dispute resolution. And that's the difficult thing, right? Binance has a Byzantine structure, which basically means they have a small firm in almost every single country out there. No real formal headquarters. And so who are you going to sue, right? Which Binance in which country? Binance UK? Binance England? Or just the same one, I guess. Binance Netherlands? Binance Belgium? Binance Spain? Binance US? Which one are you going to go for? Binance Brazil? Right? Specifically, if all these investors are in different countries, you have to go look at a different Binance. But then again, which one facilitated your transaction? In which country? Which jurisdiction? Which rules apply? Who exactly was wrong? Who is to blame? It's all so difficult, right? It's all so difficult. And the point being, they basically had a couple of issues, and it's not like this is the only thing we have seen from Binance in a negative sense. It's like they're so different. There's so many, guys. And still, I do use it. I'm not going to lie to you. All right. I do use it for spot trading because it's just that simple. They have so many freaking coins, and it is the biggest. So I still recommend people to use it as well. It's kind of funny. But I guess being the biggest also has its perks. The customer service is okay. Not that good, but it's better than BITRUE's. You sometimes can also, chat with the CEO to actually review your case. You can just, text him basically on Twitter, and he sometimes forwards it to some of their support members. Works like a charm. I've never had a personal connection to Binance, though, so they never reached out to me for promo or any partnership, if you guys understand me. So I don't really know anything firsthand. I don't have any privileges for that matter either. But yeah, I still do use it, and I still do, I guess, quite enjoy it. Whatever. Guys, that was it for today's video. We have so much more stuff to talk about, but I'll just skip that for a little bit of a later video. You guys said please make it more like 10 minutes, not like 20 minutes like you've been doing a couple of times. So I'm going to try. Always keep it as short as possible and not stretching them out too long, but something's just info that I need to kind of get across it, where the video might take a little bit longer, but all right. Guys, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video later today.